Hello. Do you have a car payment you're struggling to pay? Maybe the payment's too high or the car's not worth it. You're having mechanical problems. It's just giving you a big headache. And you want to get rid of that car and get rid of that payment. So you say, I want to turn that car back into the bank or the finance company or the dealership I bought it from. Well, there's 5 things you need to know before you do that. My name is Alan Murphy. I'm a bankruptcy attorney with Gillespie Murphy, and we help people all the time decide what to do about a car. Keep it, don't keep it, and the consequences. So let me tell you those 5 things you need to know. If you surrender that car, it is called a repossession. It's not that they came and got it, but you surrendered it. It's still treated like a repossession on your credit, and they will treat it that way. It's a default on that loan. And it will show up on your credit as well. So your credit will be damaged when you turn that car in trying to get rid of that debt. But they don't let you know that, but you need to be mindful of that. Number 2, they will sell that car at auction, which means they will take it somewhere at a public auction place, maybe 100 or 200 miles away from where you're located, and they will sell that car at auction. And normally when they sell it at auction, they sell it for whatever they can get, normally less than what the car is worth, and not enough to pay off the balance owed on that loan. And that leads me to number 3. When they sell it and there's a balance owed, that's called a deficiency balance. That deficiency balance is still something that you owe. You owe that money for a car you no longer have. You need to keep that in mind before you surrender that car. After that deficiency balance is determined, you may get a letter from the finance company saying you still owe us $1,000 or $10,000 because there's going to be repo fees added and storage fees added and all sorts of fees added, and you're going to owe them a lot of money for a car you no longer have. That's called the deficiency balance, and they're going to do everything they can collect. And that's number 4 is the collection. They're going to call you, they're going to write you, they're going to harass you to try to get you to pay that debt. You don't want to pay a debt for something you no longer own, but they're going to try to collect just like you would on any other debt. And it leads me to number 5. Number 5 is the worst. Not only will they try to collect, but if they can't get the money from you and you're not able to settle that debt, they may sue you. They may hire an attorney to file a summons and a complaint to sue you in state court to collect on that deficiency balance by getting a judgment against you. Here's the problem with that. A judgment will stay on your record for 10 years. They can extend it for another 10 years, so it can be there for 20 years. So there's a judgment recorded against you for up to $10,000 or so for something you no longer have that you can't afford to pay, and they're trying to collect it through that judgment. It will affect your ability to buy things. It will affect your credit. It will affect you for 20 years, possibly, but at least for 10. Keep these things in mind before you decide to surrender a car. If you have questions about what you need to do, if you're behind on a car payment, struggling with a decision to keep the car or not, give me a call. I'll be able to talk to you about it, answer any questions, address any concerns, and see what we might can do to help you. Thank you very much.